If God for me, who could be against me? I guess all of that's against me. They the ones stirring up the conflict. They try to make it out like I'm conflicted.
It is always a celebration here in the city of New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Superdome. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
They started on the ground with Eckler. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
What we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Off of play action, here's Lance. On the sideline, did he keep his feet in bounds? They say yes. Great job, both feet in, first down. That one goes for 29 yards on third down.
And that's how you pick up a first down. Not only does he make the catch, but has enough body control to get his feet down inbounds, toe tapping and dragging to make sure he gets it done.
Running on first down, Eckler. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
On play action, Lance. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
You're going to see this offense try to spread the field a little bit and utilize the outside third of the field, especially against man coverage. But that time, the defense was up to the task, forcing the incompletion.
Now a play fake. Lance. He's going to look deep for more. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackmon. And the Saints are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Now with just 1 second showing on the play clock, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll start with a run by Mitchell. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Another run with Mitchell. And he'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
13.
On 3rd and 1, Jackson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, I came into this game eager to see how they would hold up in man coverage. But on that play, they held up quite well.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. 4th down, here's Jackson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Jackson. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. To throw is Jackson. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. Jackson from the shotgun. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. Here's another 1st and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. From the gun, a give to Mitchell. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have, as they get him behind the line. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
No score.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? Jackson now. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
The tackle by Yetur Gross-Matos. A gain of 3 yards brings up 4th and goal.
They're going on 4th down. It's Jackson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Panthers defense able to deliver the goal line stand. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Remember last time out they threw the interception on their first drive. Good news, their defense backed him up. There he goes, right side. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10, 5, touchdown, Carolina. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 94. He ties both Jerome Bettis and Priest Holmes on the all-time list. And the Panthers post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out of his end zone comes Andy Isabella. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. And, Charles, that's now 4 interceptions over his last 3 halves of football because, remember, he threw 3 picks last week.
Starting to wonder if maybe defenses and those coordinators have identified something on tape with what he's doing. Maybe a movement, maybe the way he's moving his shoulders. Who knows what it could be? He could have a few tells out there that they're keying in on and allowing defenses to get to the football a little bit faster. People steal signals. Maybe sometimes they can figure out what the quarterback's doing just by his movements.
First down, and they stick with Eckler. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Panthers 14, Saints nothing.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Isabella now from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Now Jackson on first down. That ball complete to Isabella. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down. The Saints now at 2-5 to start play. Yeah, they've lost 3 straight here. And it kind of goes without saying, I guess, but they could certainly use a win.
Yeah, no doubt about that. There's a difference between a losing stretch and a losing streak. And right now, they're not playing their best football, but if they were to fall here, and now you're looking at going 4 games without a win, things can start compounding themselves pretty quickly from this point forward.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and yard.
Throwing again on second down. Jackson. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And the catch made by Johnson. And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 12-yard line.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson, and he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Juwan Johnson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. The extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. Taken from about the 12.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're starting to put some space here. Well, first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This second quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Once more, here's Eckler. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 162 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. And now they'll throw with Lance. That pass complete to Moore. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he edges forward, but only gets a pair of yards out of it. It's second down. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one is right down Broadway. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Fair catch. Made on the 25-yard line. The Saints take over first down 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Trying to pitch it, and the ball's loose. And this will be recovered by the offense, but it will be of little importance now as time has expired here in this first half. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Saints going to go on offense first, and they trail here as we begin quarter number 3. Isabella now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First down 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
From the 30 on second down, Jackson over the middle, the catch made by Mitchell. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for the Saints.
First down, here's Mitchell. Finding room at midfield. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Still 9 remaining on second down.
At the 45-yard line.
Jackson. Over the middle, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson. Wide open receiver, complete. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. Give him 30 yards there. That's evidence of why you spend a high draft pick on a receiver, isn't it, Charles?
It certainly is. His ability to make plays like that, and we've seen flashes of it from him so far in his rookie season. But also, it opens things up for the rest of the offense because they have to bring their attention to him as well.
Mitchell. It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
It's a loss of 5. Brings up second and goal.
Here's Jackson to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal. From the gun, it's Jackson. And it's caught. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. Now Jackson. And it's going to be batted down, and will go the other way with the football. They try to throw on 4th and goal from the 2, and instead of having a 1-score game, they'll remain 2 scores down. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
And while they hope to continue this drive, it's really already mission accomplished. They've given enough space now that they have to pump the ball. They've done so with that first run.
Play action. Now it's Lance. And incomplete on the deep ball. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore. 3rd down here. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. He'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he'll be out of bounds near the 30. In fact, right on the 30. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Now a give running left is Eckler. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find the hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go, set. Run, stand.
On 2nd and 9, Lance. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got him bracketed out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. Here's Lance. Forced out to his left. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Tremendous return there, 39 yards. And the Saints will have a short field in front of them. They take over here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. Pressure comes in, he's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Another try after the 1st down sack. Jackson. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Jackson on 1st down. Again, it's Johnson. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now it's Jackson.
The 15-yard line.
Touchdown, Saints. And Isabella. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. After right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Saints 20.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. A fairly short kick from the 14.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a one-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
It's Eckler again. And he'll be stopped up at the 26 after a gain of only a couple.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The offense on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Lance looking to throw it. And that is incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Lance to throw for it on 4th down. He'll fire this one deep for Eckler. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina. Austin Eckler with career touchdown number 96. He joins Eric Dickerson on the all-time list. And the Panthers use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. For as big and strong as some of these guys are, especially when you see them in full pads, it is sometimes hard to appreciate how truly fast they can move. That was incredible.
Well, in this league where coordinators worry so much about drawing up the right routes, blocking assignments, misdirections and stuff, they have these precise arrows and movements. Sometimes the best plays just come from the schoolyard where you look at your fastest guy and say, go long, go get it, big man.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Meanwhile, Jackson's throw here taken in by Isabella. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And this complete to Mitchell. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
That's another one complete to Mitchell. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 45-yard line.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10.
Jackson now. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Again, Jackson. That is caught inside the 5. Touchdown! A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Saints are back within a score. They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. A fairly short kick from the 14. And he's going to get this across the 20 as he's out of bounds at the 23. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand. Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. And for the Saints here on third down, an extra defensive back on the field. Draw play. It's Eckler. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Now the defense will burn their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On fourth down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Once he got out of the pocket, you thought that maybe he'd take off with it, especially here in the 2-minute drill. Sometimes defenses are focused so much downfield that there's room to run, but this time he decided to throw it unsuccessfully.
Jackson. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. Jackson. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late-game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
Here we go. It's Jackson on fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. And he will have the conversion on fourth down. He's out of bounds as well to keep their hopes alive. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
And now the ball's out. Fumble near midfield. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
Well, that simply is a missed opportunity. They're in position. If they take the ball downfield and score, they've got a chance to win the game. Instead, they cough it up. I don't think next week at practice is going to be a whole lot of fun for him.
On the other side, no bigger time to force a turnover when you've got that small lead.
Yeah, and when you look at it from the offense's perspective, taking care of the ball is so important. I know they're going to have all kind of ball security drills in practice all next week.